Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Watanabe and I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to show you the fish I got for my Asian Arowana tank. You can probably see him in there right now and you know by the title of this video, but let's go and take a closer look at the fish I got. Alright guys, so here's the tank, and I'm sorry for the glare, but I can't control that right now. I've got buckets down here because I'm gonna do a water change right now, and you guys are gonna be surprised by this probably, but I got angelfish to go with my Asian Arowana. Right now I've got two of them, and you can see this guy is really beautiful. He's my favorite one. This one is also really nice, and they're koi angelfish, and I really love them. And I've seen people keep angelfish with arowana before successfully, and right now they've been in here for a few weeks, close to a month, and they've been doing really well with the arowana, so I'm happy about that. And you can see the arowana is doing well as well. Check out the size of this arowana. He's grown quite a bit since I first got him, and his colors have intensified, but he's still got a lot of growing to do in this tank. Alright, so are you ready for this? We're gonna go back to the past, to the time when we got these two koi angelfish, so I'll see you there. Hey guys, so I just got back home from the fish store. It's currently 8:30 p.m. at night, and look what I brought home. These beautiful koi angelfish. We're gonna put them in with the Asian Arowana, so it might be a bit dangerous, it might be a little bit risky, but I'm gonna monitor them the rest of the night and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so the two angelfish are acclimating in the tank right there. You can see the bag looks a little bit small, but they should be okay for the next few minutes. The Arowana is in this corner. He's a little bit worried, thinking, what's going on? Why are there two little colorful fish in this tank? So in a few minutes these guys will be in the tank. The fish have been acclimating for quite a while now. Look at them. I've put some of the tank water into the bag, and now I'm just gonna do the plop and drop method. You can see Brownie right there. He's eating his food. Let's take a look at him. Chowing down. Yeah, so right now I'm gonna let them go into the tank. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes since I released these two angelfish, and look at how beautiful they look. Look at those coloration, the red on them. That's one of my favorite things about these two, and I really wanted these. I actually wanted them from a few months ago, and today's just the day I had to try getting these. So right now the arowana seems to be doing alright. He's probably wondering why he has two fish in here with him, but I just want to try this combination out. Some of you may not agree with this. You might be thinking, hey, you can't put angelfish with an Asian arowana, that thing will grow massive. But angelfish can grow pretty large as well, and I've seen it being done before, so I want to try it out, and hopefully this works. But if it doesn't, we'll move the angelfish out, and we'll see how it goes. So that was about a month ago, and as you can see, the angelfish have been doing very well, and I'm really happy with them. I also think that this tank is a pretty big upgrade for them, because at the local fish store they were in a really small tank, so they should be pretty happy with this tank, except for the fact that they're in there with an Asian arowana. But the arowana doesn't seem to care much at all, so that's a good thing, except when it comes to feeding. So I'm gonna start my water change right now, and I usually just do 2 buckets. Sometimes I do 3, but I do water changes 2 or 3 times a week, and water parameters always fine, so let's get started. I start off with turning the lights on in the sump tank area. Right here, there's a switch. It's kind of hard to reach in, but yeah, right there. So the sump tank is on. You can see right there is the pH pen, and I just leave that in there all the time. So next thing I'm gonna do is turn off the pump and the heater. Just look how beautiful they are. Arowana swimming behind. Which one do you like? I like this guy, but I love both of them. Now we've drained out some water, let's fill it back up. So I don't think you've ever seen this before, but I use RODI water for all of my tanks, and I've got this little blue barrel right here. Well, actually it's pretty big, but I'll show it to you. You can see this blue barrel, there's a cover for it, and I store it with RODI water, and you can see right now it's pretty full. And my RODI water is right here hanging on the wall, and it's what I've been using for the last 2 years, and it's worked really well. So right now I'm just gonna get 3 buckets of this water and put it into the arowana tank. Alright, so here we are right now. I've got this little 3-step ladder which I put the big bucket on and a smaller bucket to help me pour the water into the tank, and I've got a towel up here and a towel right there so I don't get anything wet. You always want to have a towel when you do your water changes. So I'm gonna do these 3 buckets right now, and I'll see you after I'm done.
A few moments later.
So I'm finally done filling up the tank, and you can see Arowana here is swimming really nicely. Look at how gorgeous he looks. Such a beautiful fish. So now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the pump and heaters back on. Alright, so that's the pump and the heater. Check out the heater light. And yeah, so let this thing do its thing. Okay, so the water change is done and the tank is looking really nice and clear, so that's a good thing. There's some dust that accumulates around this area and on top of the doors of the cabinet and on the hood up here. So we're gonna wipe that down with a little towel like this, but you don't have to watch me do that because that would be kind of boring to watch me wipe stuff. So we'll skip that, but after that I'm gonna feed the angelfish their food, and today they're getting Tetra Bits. I do feed them different kinds of food, but today is Tetra Bit day, so that's what they're getting. But yeah, it's good to feed your fish a variety of different foods because you don't want to give them the same thing every single day because that would be kind of boring. It's like us eating the same food every day, and I wouldn't want that. The Asian arowana gets his prawns. This is what he gets. Here's a close-up. But sometimes once in a while the angelfish gets a prawn as well, but usually it's just the Asian arowana. So let's go and feed them. So I've got the spoon. Usually I just feed with my hands, but since I'm holding a camera I'll use a spoon today and just put it here. Oh my goodness, he went too slow. Let's give him another one right here. This time I'll use my hand. So I've got one right here. Ready? Oh, you see the angelfish? Oh, arowana gets it. So as I mentioned earlier, a bunch of you guys may be surprised or even shocked that I'm keeping 2 angelfish with an Asian arowana in this tank, and I was pretty surprised myself too when I saw videos on YouTube of people doing this exact same thing. Some people even had more angelfish with their Asian arowana, and I wanted to give it a shot myself, so I did, and so far everything has been working well. I haven't seen any signs of aggression between the Asian arowana and the angelfish, so that's a really good thing. I've actually seen aggression between the 2 angelfish, so I was thinking of putting more angelfish, maybe 2 more. I was thinking of putting 2 of my panda angelfish, but I don't want to risk anything right now. Let me know what you guys think. I might want to give that a shot, but at the moment I don't want to do that. Before I forget, I've got to give a shout out to the 2 winners who guessed what fish I was getting correctly, and yes, there were 2 winners. So first one was Journey with Dan, who guessed redhead panda angelfish. It's actually a koi angelfish, but I guess redhead panda angelfish is the same thing, so good job. And next is Clement Chim, who just guessed angelfish with a smiley face. So good job to both of you. That is all I have for you today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments section down below what you guys think of me getting angelfish. I have a feeling that a lot of you guys will give me some hate, but I'm not too sure, man. Anything will do. Just comment down below and subscribe to this channel if you're new here and you want to see more content like this, and I will see you next time.